What's going on, guys? I know this has been a lot lately and it's gonna slow down, but today is just too awesome to not do a really quick video. And today we're gonna be hacking my all-time favorite razor, the razor that got me into this, the razor that changed my head shaves for life. The razor is the Leaf. And before we go too much further into this, I'm gonna be using Noble Otter's awesome this is the Northern Elixir, and we're gonna be doing the same with their splash. I know, we're all excited about it. I've already started with the chill mill in the sink. And what I do is I grind some into really hot water and I just get this like menthol in the bathroom. Today, my sinuses are feeling great. My skin is feeling awesome. And then when you splash water on your skin, you get this menthol burst. And it just feels great. You know, I love this. I love being able to shave with a little bit of cold, just that cold, like crazy splash feeling. I don't know, it's personal, but some guys just absolutely hate menthol. I like menthol every once in a while. I notice if I use it too much, my skin gets a little irritated. And then we're also gonna throw in some Proraso today, because today it's gonna be an awesome shave. And you say, Josh, the Leaf. The Leaf doesn't need any upgrades. It can't get upgrades. It's perfect. For a head shaver, it pivots, right? It has the pivoting function. It's gonna sculpt and go with your lines. You can load all three blades. You have different, variations in aggressiveness depending on where the blades are loaded. This to me was like the one and done tool. This was I could stop here for head shaving and I would always have a perfect shave. And yeah, it gets some comments back and forth. It gets some discussions based on longevity or just even size. Sometimes the size of the head on people's face, like it's too large for my face. Listen, this is a hammer and it does well at nails. Not so good at screws, right? If you're trimming up your beard, it's really easy to make a mistake with this. But for like large spaces, guys, that are round. A lot of you don't have that problem, but large spaces around shoulders, back, chest, below the belt. This guy it's a miracle device. I love it for my legs. My wife loves it for her legs. Okay, this is a fantastic razor for all things shaving other than lines. Okay, if you're lining your beard, it's really hard to do. You can do it. It's hard to do. Mustache, from what I've heard, is tough. It can be done depending on where your hair grows. I don't have hair here, so I can actually use the Leaf there. Some guys can't. They developed the twig for that exact reason. Okay, this is a company that said, we see our downfall, we see our mistake, we see our gap, and developed a razor around it. But for what it is, look at it as a specialty tool. For what it is, it's awesome. And for me, it was a bridge. Coming from a Gillette Fusion, the Mach 3, the Pro Glide, I had the vibrating razor coming from a cart. This was a wonderful introduction into wet shaving for me. It bridged that gap. It was a great opportunity for me to experience what a great shave could be. Okay, I can't say enough positive things about the Leaf. I've even been in contact with the owner and the co-owner of Leaf. Fantastic guy. He's a guy that cares about the customer. I loved being able to interact with a small company. Adam does a fantastic job. Both Adams, okay, they're thinking outside the box here. Everything they do isn't done because they're going to make the most money. They're not doing it because they think, hey, we have a market opportunity. It's all based on what does the consumer want, right? What is the consumer thinking? How are they using our product? Can we improve it? I love that about them. I love that they came to the community and said, what's your ideas on doing X, Y, and Z in our next models? How would you feel about that? What do you want to see? They're listening, they care. I don't know anybody else that's doing that. I haven't seen any kind of articles released by anyone else producing razors that are like actually trying to make their product for the consumer, not just for the bottom line. Okay, that's my spiel. That's it. Going past that, does Adam's product need a little bit of homebrew? Not really. I could use this with DE blades because I take snapped DE blades all day long. I've got 2 homebrews for this guy. And today's, I've only done this arm, and my chest. So we're gonna see how this does. But we're using a brand new Schick injector in the one blade, or in the leaf. No edits. Sorry about that. It's the leaf. I've been doing so many one blade videos. One blade on the mind answering questions and stuff. And I'm gonna show you how I do it. You guys see this? That's the bottom slot. Okay, the top slot is where the screw comes up, and it doesn't like to have the blade there with my magnet. These have 3 magnets inside, or 4. It has a bunch of magnets inside each plate. What ends up happening is if you put your blade where you think it should go, the magnet sucks it up, and then you can't screw your screw together. At least on this version. I don't know on their brand new one, but this is the version before that. And I'm pretty sure the screw's in the same spot. So top slot was kind of like it was a pain in the butt to get there. I got it once. I'm not going to do it for video, but you can see this is the bottom slot. And I like the bottom slot because it allows you to line up the razor to where you're going to be shaving. It gives you that first, wherever you're, where that bottom gap is, that bottom blade gap, that's where you're shaving. And I like that. But, this sits so nicely right where that DE blade should go. And you can see I have it actually mated to the top, right? It's not in the middle. So this has very little blade exposure. And I was worried when I was shaving. I was like, I don't know if it's going to shave. There's a very little blade exposure. Guys, according to Adam, developer of the leaf, he said, and you saw, I folded this forward and then you screw the back of it. It's very simple. He said that it doesn't matter what the blade looks like. What matters is what's underneath the blade. And I believe him after shaving with this. I'm going to show you how much blade I have. I mean, it's so little blade on that blade exposure. And you can play with it. I actually put it way far down. Like you could see where the blade ends. And I actually didn't like how it shaved. It was a little too aggressive for me. That was like shaving with an 8. Okay, I'm a person that prefers like a 6, 5, 6 for my head. And this did it. I mean, this, with even a little bit of blade exposure, that Schick is so sharp and so smooth. And I wasn't even planning on doing a video today. I was just like, we'll see how it does. And then I was blown away. I was like, I'm doing a video today. It's awesome. So good. All right. We're going to grab some of the Proraso. And you're just coming with me. Today's about me. Today's about me and how I use my equipment. And I'm sure Leaf's going to see this and be like, oh, can that guy. Don't talk to him anymore. Don't send him things. If he buys our product, don't send him. Blacklist him, man. Blackball that guy. This is just the pre-shave, guys. Pre-shave. Very cheap. I bought it for like $8 on Amazon, and I like it. It gives me that extra pizzazz to the shave. Guarantees I've been to get the back of my head too. How many of you guys shaving your head? Did unplug this. How many of you guys shaving your heads? I forgot to get the crown. Done that one too many times, you ask me. And you can see I'm just gonna go right on here. With the Noble Otter. And my Noble Otter's been sitting for a second. I did, like I said, I wasn't gonna do a shave, so I did load my brush and it's kind of dried out a little bit. But I like this Noble Otter stuff, man. It's just cooling. When I was sick as a kid, my mom used to run menthol in the rooms. And this just kind of smells like that, It just brings back being, little kid. Having my airways clean. Oh, it feels good. Let's see how she do. Let's see. Are you guys ready? If I cut my head open, please, someone send somebody. I have no idea how this is going to work. We're going to start low. For 12 hours of growth or 14 hours of growth. Is there an opportunity? I can tell you this. it's taking it down. It's definitely exact same shave style. It doesn't like feel like it's homebrew, right? It doesn't feel, you guys can see there's lots of stubble coming out. It doesn't feel homebrew-esque. Like, it doesn't feel like you're doing something it shouldn't. It definitely feels a little like just OEM standard, man. Anybody that's never seen this razor shave with a DE blade, I don't put a ton of pressure on my leaf, even with the DE blade, just because I find if you let the razor hunker down and sit where it wants to sit, you're gonna get a better shave. I'm gonna tell you guys this much, man. She shaves like a dream. It's more stiff. You definitely feel the stiffness. Oh yeah, I mean, I love how the leaf does this. Like, that's a full pass. And the leaf just, I mean, you don't have to wash it out or anything like that. Oh, goodness gracious, that's great. Oh man. Leaf Injector? Get out of town. That's it. Maybe I'll get some offers now. Maybe I'll get some contact with other companies. We'll start seeing if their products can be improved. Be like, that guy's on something, man. He did what with our thing? He shouldn't do that. Call the group. We need to get everybody together and discuss this. Is he allowed to do that, guys? Guys, I saw this video, this crazy guy, he has 10 views. Okay, 10 views. He put an injector blade in our things. No, he didn't bleed. No, he didn't. I know, I'm pumped right now. If you can't tell, I am stoked. And the blade has not moved. It's not going anywhere. Other than on my head, of course. We're gonna do it across the grain, and I like to do this. And you can see I'm not putting any pressure, guys. I don't even know if you can see that, but okay, this is me just going nice and gentle. And I have said this 100 times now with the DE blades. You shouldn't have to apply a ton of pressure if you're doing that. Probably doing something wrong. Wrongo. And I am being so careful because I am so scared of this thing eating me. Like, it fills. Like, guys, it fills. Very good, though. Like, it doesn't feel like it's missing anything. Again, we're not going for land speed here. We're going for pure pleasure. Can you guys see all that? All that stubble in there? And this is thick lather. This actually feels more comfortable with an injector than it did in the one blade. Oh no, I may be having to sell my DE blades, man. Holy cow. Guys, this isn't me like, you know, I got 10 views on YouTube, right? I get like 8 likes on Facebook, all right? This isn't me just trying to, you know, screw with people and do things that are going to be dangerous. This is me just trying to make people's shaves more comfortable. That's all I'm doing, guys. You know, there's so many talented guys on YouTube that are doing such cool stuff for the wet shaving community. I just wanted to put my little thumbprint in there and see if I couldn't homebrew and help. We're doing some homebrew and helping here. Yeah, homebrew and help. All right, here we go. And this right here is the downfall of the leaf for a lot of guys. Next to their ear. Guys, I wish you could feel this. I wish so badly other people could be like in my shoes right now and feeling how smooth and comfortable that is. Like, are you kidding? I sense a pairing that's epic. It's just too good, man. Well, you know, today I wanted to have no hair and I have this spot on the back of my head that always fights me. And today that spot just got obliterated. It was like, oh, yeah. I mean, I'm smooth. I have no hair anyway. Yes! If you guys can't tell, I am green with happiness right now. Not envy. Nuh-uh. Green with happiness. Is that a thing? Can I be Shrek for a moment? The Shrek man. I am so happy right now. I feel like Donkey in that movie, man. I am pumped. I am so happy right now. Well, that's all it takes, guys. If you wanted to shave your head without thinking about it, without ever having an issue, and on top of that, having the Schick smooth. Yes. It's like a 8-minute total head shave there, and it feels really good because of the menthol. I don't know if you guys could hear it earlier, but this was like taking hair off on with the green pass. And I always do this against the grain up here, like this. At the end of my shave, you'll notice I do it every single time, just to see how close we started and how close we're ending. But for anybody else, but I really enjoy how this feels. Okay, I'm gonna duck out and grab my towel. Just use this towel. I have it in shot. Why not use this towel? Oh, made this mistake. I'm using the Omega 1098 brush, and I didn't mention it because I don't really recommend anybody buys it. It reeks. Mine, it's a good brush. But guys, it smells so bad, and I've tried everything. But last week, I was like, I'm fed up with this brush, and I soaked it in oil, and lemon oil, essential oil, and now it just smells like death. Now it smells like, I don't know, like an animal that got really gross, and it just smells absolutely horrible. It smells so bad. You can see I'm going really quick here by the ears. And this is the only way you can shave with the leaf, by your ears. And everybody knows it. Everybody talks about it. And this is why I usually at this point grab my twig. And just, you know, if I'm doing a leaf shave, I grab my twig that I love. And I go with it from there. But today, we're gonna go OG. We're gonna go OG with this thing. You guys want to stick around for 5 more minutes and we'll do the rest of the shave? With an injector in the freaking leaf, man. In the OG leaf. I'm so pumped. I am so excited. Just like there's a little shaving dance going on here. I'm so happy. Just because like it was my favorite razor, you know, like it was the it got me started. Like, I was like, this is the first time I had a good shave my whole life, was with the leaf. I will always give that to them. And you know what? My brother and his wife had never wet shaved. We gave them a leaf for the holidays. And she calls me and she's like, yeah, we're getting another one because it's the best thing ever. She's like, I went in the shower, was able to shave my whole entire body first time. I don't know any person that's gonna wet shave and do their whole entire body without a cut. Nope. Take your slant below the belt and tell me that's the case. You know? No one's doing that. No one's doing that. So she loves it and he loves it, and you know, if I had a daughter, God, please don't do that to me. Literally, I pray, don't do that to me. But if I had a daughter, leaf for days, man. Son probably would get him a combo. Tell him to start practicing because he's gonna be bald. Trying really hard not to mess up my beard. Trying to keep that line nice and tight. Yeah, perfect. Maybe a little too low. Not bad. All right. Nice. Does it work? Does it shave? I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna say so without a doubt. I'm gonna say so to the point that I'm gonna keep it in there and do it that way for the next, like, every time I get my leaf out. Leaf injector style, man. And I'm gonna say this is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Just because, I mean, you're doing something that really isn't necessary, probably not. Like, works really good with the DE blades, as intended. If you want to put a lightsaber in your leaf, it can be done. Cool thing is this is fully adjustable like this on that bottom blade. So, like, if you're a person that doesn't like the bottom blade slot, right, because Leaf's unique. Leaf has made it so that the bottom blade slot is the most aggressive. Then there's a mid slot that's like less aggressive, and the top slot's really mild. And you can combine them. Like, the bottom and the top is common, middle top is really common. But I've been a bottom only kind of guy, which is the most aggressive, but kind of levels out since there's no other blades in it. It's how I've shaved with it since I got it. Like, I think the second weekend I was like, oh, I like it better with one blade in there. And then I started double stacking the blades, 2 DE blades. And 2 DE blades felt really nice, and that's how I've used it forever. 2 DE blades, guys, stacked together with 2 edges, because it makes it a little thicker, a little stiffer, and it glides just a little bit better for me, just a tinge better. But maybe we switch. Maybe we go to this system. You guys can kind of see this is the, oh, got my hair pulled. This is the hardest part. I haven't shaved like this with the leaf in a long time. Yep. Feels good. Feels really good. Other than when I maybe my own hand grabbing my own hair. That's why I always brush up and try to put the hair up. I need to shave. I need to get rid of my beard. It's that point. I like to keep like a week's worth of stubble. And this is kind of the trick. Like I said. Hammer. You can hear it pivoting, hear it cutting. And this is the hardest part for me with my leaf, man. This was always the hardest part. Notice where I'm holding it? When I do my neck, I actually hold it way high up and just like really need that accuracy of where that blade's going. But yeah. We just hacked the leaf together as a group. It's a community. We just did a leaf injector shave. What do we call that, guys? I'm still trying to figure out what to call it. Call it the lightsaber leaf. Lightsaber leaf. It's like what it's a shave with. I mean, there's very little blade fill and you go absolutely bone close. Guys, if you haven't tried one of these, you're doing the dome. Even if you're just gonna put DE blades in it, it's worth it. It's awesome. A lot's been said about it online, and it's a great tool for shaving your head with a company that really cares. This is the After Splash. You know, it's a company that really they want you to like their product. There's a 30-day money back guarantee, because that's how much they want you to love their product. If you don't love their product, guess what? They'll take it back. But if you're like me at my house, you'll shave with it. The rest of the house will see how awesome it is, and then you'll have to buy a couple of them because yours is gonna walk away. You know, I want a little more of it. It's nice. It's really nice. Listen, this has just been another home hack, another leaf shave. Just done a little different. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. Have an awesome day. Talk later. Bye.